Good morning, word nerds. How are you, my friends? If you don't already know, my name is Christine. I am a member of the Perry Girls, and each and every weekday morning, I bring you a new and amazing word of the day for you to add to your vocabulary so that you can sound smarticles. Hello, Kelly. Hello, John. Hello. Oh my gosh, Mari. How are you? Oh, aren't you sweet for inviting your followers? And I saw somebody else jump in there too. Who was that? Chris. Hello, Chris. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, you guys, today's word of the day is not only the Perry Girls word of the day, it is also the Heart Tribes word of the day. So let's hear it for Heart Tribes. What? But today's word of the day is a little on the, what's the word I'm looking for? Self-indulgent side. Oh, am I freezing? I'm sorry. I'm on good internet. Here, let me pull forward a little bit and get myself on better. All right, that should be better. I'm now within 20 yards of there. I'll just turn on some light. I hope that works. Is that better? Am I not freezing anymore? Tell me, am I better? Am I still freezing? Or is that better? Okay, Kelly says that's better. Chris says that's better. Yay! Okay. All right, so today's word of the day is for the Heart Tribes as well as the Perry Girls, and it is self-pity. 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 That is today's word of the day. So this one really isn't about definitions. This one isn't about, oh, here's this new fancy word I've learned and I'm going to share it with all y'all. That's not what this one is. This one is about self-reflection. Self-pity. When has there been a time in your life when you have allowed yourself self-pity? Oh, let's define it, right? It's, yeah, I totally agree, Kelly. It's a self-indulgent feeling of one's own issues, if you will. It's indulging oneself in whatever is going on in someone's life, specifically to the negative. So it's pity for oneself is how the dictionary defines it. And I was like, well, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But it's a lot of self-indulgence. If you look at the graphic on Facebook for the word of the day, you'll see it says something about self-indulgence. So yeah, I want everyone in Heart Tribes and Perry Girls it is relative. This is very, very true. But think of a time when you felt some self-pity coming on and how you overcame that. How long did it last? How long did you allow yourself to wallow in that self-indulgent pity, that feeling sorry for yourself, that wallowing is basically the best word I can come up with for it. It's a rabbit hole, right? We allow ourselves to go, oh, poor me. And you know what? Sometimes that's okay to go, oh, yeah, that sucked for me. But that's not self-pity. That's self-realization. Hey, that sucked for me, and I made it better. Or, hey, this sucks for me, and I'm going to make it better. Right? Self-pity is, I can't do anything. I didn't get invited to the party last night, so I have no friends. So I'm going to sit home and eat this whole box of chocolates and stare at the flowers that I sent myself for Valentine's Day so that everyone would think I at least had a boyfriend. Right? Exactly. That's the kicker right there, Kelly. What you do about it, that's what makes us winners. That's what makes us warriors. That's what makes us better. That's what makes us what? Right? Insert big, powerful, amazing word here. Superstar, superfly, bam. Exactly. When you feel the self-pity coming on, what do you do about it? Do you wallow in it like a pig in the mud? Or do you stand up, dust yourself off, and become something better, bigger, more amazing? What do you do with the self-pity? That's what I want people to scope about today. Not just about, self-pity, what it is, how they deal with it, but what they've done about it, and continue to do about it. We have a Perry girl named Amanda. We all know and love Amanda. And look at what she's done with not feeling great about herself. Now she feels amazing about herself, and she's getting more amazing each and every day. Yay, Kelly, thank you so much. I'm glad. I'm really glad, because if anyone's got a story about taking self-pity and turning it on its rear, it's Kelly. I'm just saying. On a daily basis, Kelly overcomes. She doesn't give in to self-pity. She overcomes. She is a warrior. She's a fighter. She believes, she has passion. She's ardent in her and steadfast in her ways. So she's totally a warrior. Totally. And so is Amanda. Right? Now look at her. She's got a whole community on Facebook of super sexy. Right? And she's helping all of us kind of get there too. I have seen that you haven't scoped as much as you used to, but you're still Snapchatting, and I still know that you're out there. I see you on Facebook. So you're not in a self-pity mode. I don't see you as having a lot of self-pity. I see you as having a lot of self-worth. Even when things get tough, you're like, oh, good, things are getting tough. A new challenge. Yay! So yeah, Kelly, do please scope, because I would love to see that. I really would. Even if I don't catch you live, I will definitely catch you on the replay. Especially if you post your scope on Facebook in the word of the day string. Yeah, no self-pity. No self-pity here, guys. There was a time in my life when I had nothing but self-pity. I felt so sorry for myself. But I wasn't doing anything about it. I just felt sorry for myself. That's what I was doing. And it didn't get me anywhere. It didn't change anything. So self-pity is okay as long as it's a motivator for you. If it becomes a way of life, if it becomes a crutch, then yeah, it's useless. It's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to do anything for you, except maybe make you feel more sorry for yourself. I don't know. Maybe put you in a darker place. Self-pity should be a motivator. When you feel the self-pity coming on, allow yourself to have the feeling. Allow yourself to have the emotion. Validate yourself. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining in. But it's okay to validate yourself. If you feel the self-pity coming on, it's okay to validate that something has happened, or you're in a place where self-pity is what you're feeling. I'm not saying don't feel the self-pity. What I'm saying is don't live there. Don't wallow there. Don't allow that to become who you are, where you are, and what you do. Move past it. Use it as a springboard, right? Use it as the motivator to get to that next thing. Whatever that next thing is for you. A new career, a new looking body, a new person to call your partner, a new place to live, a new piece of clothing, whatever it is, right? You have that control. You have that power. So self-pity can be a very powerful thing. A book. Exactly. I got told yesterday I should write a book by 3 different sources. You think the universe is trying to tell me something? So I don't know. Maybe I'll start coming up with a vision board and see where it takes me. But definitely, Kelly's got a book out for those of you who don't already know. So the Rising Phoenix down here in the comments. Oh, sorry, over here. Make sure that you find Kelly. I cannot wait for her book. I really honestly can't. I have not pre-ordered it yet. Last week was a tough financial week for me, but I'm doing a little better this week, so I will get out there and definitely get it, because I can't wait to read Kelly's story, honestly. I know that's been a labor of love, and that was something else, right, that maybe started with a little bit of self-pity. And instead of living there or existing there, Kelly used it as a springboard to take her life to the next level, to put the message out there, right? I even saw a story on the news this morning about Alaskan Airlines. Have you heard about this one, Kelly? They're going to start training their flight attendants to spot the signs of human trafficking, because one of their flight attendants has already, thwarted something. So now they're going to start doing that kind of training with everybody. And I think that's amazing. Talk about national attention, right, to a problem that's still very, very prevalent. So we need to not let it become irrelevant. So there's some girls, right? There's a whole slew of girls, men, human beings, right, who just wallow in self-pity. And they just need someone to springboard them, to get them out of that, to bounce into something else. I keep using this springboard. Can you tell I've been trampolining a lot lately, so I'm using a lot of bouncing things. But yeah, it should be a motivator. Self-pity should be when you see the lawnmower and it goes boom like that, right? There's your self-pity. That's the spark that ignites the fire. And what you do with that fire is totally up to you. You can let it burn you down, or you can let it propel you up into the sky. So, there's your word of the day for today. I do need to get going. This ran a little long, and as you probably or may not, you probably can't even tell, I'm not even at work yet. And I still gotta commute in the rain. So this should be fun. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Don't wallow in self-pity today. When you feel the self-pity coming on today, remember, it is a spark. Let it ignite you towards something else. All right? There's your word of the day. Thank you so much. I love you guys. You're the awesome ones. I really appreciate you being here. I really appreciate all the hearts. I really appreciate all the shares out on Twitter. Thank you so much for that. Do follow along on the Facebook string, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another amazing word of the day for a wonderful Wednesday. With self-pity, use it, don't abuse it. Make sure you talk to people about it, motivate them. Don't be the self-pity-y. Don't be the self-pity-er. Anyway, don't go there. Just don't go there. All right? Be good to your souls, be good to one another, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Mwah. Bye now.